Hey everyone, UltraBookReviewer here. Today I just got home from school about maybe an hour ago. I look on the counter and there's a package. So I knew what the package was, of course. I got the book, The Hunger Games, in the mail. Now, I read this book a few weeks ago. I bought it, I didn't buy it, I bought this book. But I got it from the library on audiobook because I started reading the actual book a while back, and the writing style did not interest me, so I didn't read very far. So the only way I could have read it is if I had an audiobook with it. So I got that, I finished it, and I loved it. So I bought the actual book, which I enjoy doing. I like to own the books. But for my review, this is a pretty fantastic book. It follows the story of a girl named Katniss, who is chosen to compete in an event called the Hunger Games. Now, the basic plot is, there are 12 districts in the nation of Panem, which is what I call it. I don't know if that's actually how it's pronounced. But Panem is basically the ruins, fallen United States. So there's 12 districts, and every year 2 teenagers from each district are chosen to compete in the Hunger Games, which the people in the districts are forced to treat as a sporting event, a celebration sporting event, something that's happy. But the Hunger Games is a competition where these 24 teenagers, 12 girls and 12 boys from all the districts have to compete in, and the only way to win the Hunger Games is to be the last one surviving. So you basically have to kill off the rest of the competitors, or you have to wait till somebody else kills them off, and you have to survive the entire time. Now, Katniss, first, I'm not going to give too much away, but Katniss is chosen to compete in the Hunger Games, her along with this other boy from her district, which I cannot remember the name of right now. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Yeah, I don't remember. It may have been PETA? I don't know. I'm gonna Google it right now. Yes, PETA Mellark, who is the other dude in the Hunger Games. He is chosen, as along with Katniss, to compete. So, the entire time, they both are trying to survive, while the rest of the competitors are being killed off. Now, there's a bunch of moments, like tense moments in this book, where Katniss gets herself into situations that she has to try a lot harder to get out of, and the entire time, the audience thinks that Katniss and PETA have like a relationship thing going on, so there's a love interest in there, but at the beginning, Katniss doesn't actually like PETA at all, but it was just a thing to get the crowd excited about it. But all in all, it is a great book. It's my style of, like, it's fantasy adventure kind of thing. I guess you could say, I don't know if you'd call it fantasy, because there's nothing really fantasy about it. But it's a great book for teenagers mainly. The movie is being made right now, which will come out in 2012. I think March or May. Not sure. One of the M months. So a lot of people are excited about that. But it's a great teen book, mainly from kids around 13 to 16, I guess you could say. But I'd recommend it for anybody who's into like the adventure kind of stuff. So all in all, the one of the reasons why I didn't really get into it when I first started reading the book is because the beginning is also with the writing style, but the beginning is a little boring. So if you read it, stay with it. Don't just stop because you think it's boring. Keep going, because it gets very interesting later on in the book, in the games, and before the games when they're in the capital. So I recommend you guys to check it out. It's a great book. It's the first one is called The Hunger Games. The entire series, which is 3 books, is The Hunger Games, then Catching Fire, and then Mockingjay is the 3rd one. So yeah, the entire book series is called The Hunger Games Trilogy. Yeah, but I've heard that I haven't finished. I'm starting Catching Fire, the 2nd book right now. But the ending of The Hunger Games leaves you with kind of a cliffhanger. So yeah. So I advise any of you guys to go down to the library or something and check it out, read it, see if you like it. Yep, that's it. Alright, catch you guys next time.